friend named Tails.
Oh yeah!
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, alright, and for today's video, we're going to be talking about the Sonic movie, because nobody this week has been talking about the Sonic movie, right? Of course, I'm not being facetious. So, without any further ado, here is the Sonic the Hedgehog review. Get happy! Yeah, alright, let's do it. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. So, I went to go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie today. Cause, yeah, no one else was talking about it. So yeah, here's my personal perspective of this movie. And I'm gonna tell you like it. Nobody has ever told this story before. But as we all know, my viewpoint is the correct one. So sit back, grab yourself some popcorn, and enjoy the review. So I went to the movie theater thinking, man, what kind of jacked up things they're gonna be doing to my man Sonic this time? What kind of tragedy of this movie are they gonna have for the CGI Blue Hedgehog to be a part of? Cause as you probably know, video game adapted movies haven't really done the best as they should have. I mean, I'm looking at you, Super Mario Bros. Movie. Even though that the Pikachu movie, it was pretty cool. So I give that mad props. So yeah, I've been a Sonic fan since probably around the year of 1998 or so, playing the classic games on the Sega Game Gear. Who the hell remembers the Sega Game Gear? Do you guys remember those? Yeah, okay. All the Nintendo fans were just so happy and rolling and laughing at me because I'm like, hey, he's got the Sega. That's the backup Nintendo. And that's how most people viewed it back then. But you know, I didn't care. I enjoyed my Sega Game Gear and it was a good time. Even though everybody else on the playground wanted to kick sand in my face. So it seems that most of the fans in the theaters were around the ages of 20 and 30. There was about 4 or 5 kids in there. So hey, at least now we got a kid-friendly film going on. And the kids were just in it for the ride when their parents and all the adults were like, alright, this is a Sonic movie. It's time to get serious. What kind of cool stuff are they gonna have for my blue Sonic the Hedgehog? He's gonna be a part of greatness. We'll see how great he is. So let me give you a small brief of the movie so you too can be a true Hedgehog fan like me. So you got Sonic, and he's a pretty cool blue guy. He was sent to Earth, and you know, he was sent by his elder, the protector of the Sonic, and he was like, hey, we don't find out much else about him, but you go through these rings, you travel through these portals, and you enter to all these different dimensions. And yeah, I'm sure this guy, the elder, will be very important in the other movies, maybe if they come out. Maybe the sequel. We'll see. It's got something to do with mythology or whatever. I don't know. So Sonic roams Earth for decades, and he's roaming the Earth, and he's unnoticed. But you know, he was always wishing that he could be a part of things and just be a part of society. Hey, but wouldn't you know it, one of his tantrums causes a power outage, and now he's caught in the crossfires of Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik. So Sonic goes to the one human that he thinks he can trust. That's right, Tom, played by James Marsden, who is just this real swell, cool, nice guy, a pretty chill crossing guard who even helps ducks cross the street. That's how you know this guy can be trusted. But even though some of you think that James out there might be pretty standard and bland, and you know, he did a pretty cool job and played his role pretty nice. I mean, come on, guys. He's talking to a figment of his imagination that's not even there. The Blue Hedgehog isn't real. Spoilers. Now, let me tell you some more stuff about this movie. You know, James played a pretty cool character cop, and you know, he gets offered a new gig at the end of the movie. But hey, if I had Sonic on my side and he was my friend living in my town, you think I'm leaving to go to San Francisco? No, I'm staying to chill with Sonic and probably some Tails as well. And you know, he had his wife with him. She black, but she a pretty cool character too, because it's Black History Month. What do you want from me? I'm just telling you great things are coming for everybody. So, you know, I just can't even imagine this movie if they would have kept the old design for Sonic. Then with that crazy butchered horror figment of nightmares that goddamn looks freaking ugly. Which you guys all know the one. Just look at it. Look at it. Looks like shit. Well, apparently Paramount went back and scrapped that old crappy horror design of Sonic. That way the movie wouldn't be too scary for kids, and you wouldn't make all the older Sonic fans want to go burn down a building and commit suicide. I'm sure this costed the company tons of money, yes, and getting the movie pushed back another 6 months, yeah, I'm sure I could say it was well worth the change of design, bringing him a lot closer to how we saw the Sonic in the video games. When Sonic was first introduced in the movie, you could just tell that all the people were pleased with his appearance. They were hooping and hollering and screaming and throwing popcorn and going, "Yeah, that's the Sonic I know. That's the Sonic I dreamed of." Like, well, I'm so happy for you, random person. I'm glad you got the Sonic that you dreamed of. I'm just trying to enjoy this movie, so you need to sit down and shut the fuck up. Alright, so, there was a lot of Sonic and Genesis references to the older games and a lot of media that I found to be pretty cool. So hey, that's all really nice. So if you're a Sonic fan, you would probably really enjoy Sonic's antics and how he was casted. And if you're the average moviegoer, which a lot of people are kind of broke these days, you kind of gotta be the average moviegoer. Not everybody can go watch a damn movie. Some people stay home and watch Netflix all day. Well, that's besides the point. Let me get back to the movie. If you have kids, I think they would likely be interested and thrilled with this movie. A lot of hardcore Sonic fans out there will enjoy the movie. A lot of people that enjoy Blue Hedgehogs will probably enjoy the movie. I'm just saying, I enjoyed the movie. If you're a lot of hardcore Sonic fans out there, like I said, there was a lot of cool references found. There was even a callback to the Sonic pinball game. That was pretty cool. And it just stayed true to the Sonic media. And it felt more like the movie was rewarding you for knowledge instead of making fun or talking down to you. Now, I think Ben Schwartz did a really good job at voicing Sonic. But with the wrong Sonic voice, this movie could have ran off the rails and died. But Ben Schwartz had other plans. Ben Schwartz, iconically, John Ralphio from Parks and Rec, he did a really nice job in this movie as voicing Sonic, being very likable and fun and nothing too over the top, but just the right amount of over the topness where it was enjoyable and comes off as authentic. Someone with the wrong voice, like say Sheldon Cooper as Sonic, could you imagine?
No, I just need to ride.
Oh God, there would be riots in the street, and I'm just really glad they dodged that catastrophe. Ben Schwartz does great, especially in the car chase scene, which really showed off his vocal passion he had for this role. He just really wanted to be a really awesome Sonic, and you know what, Ben? I think you did a great job. Speaking of the car chase scene, the guy playing Robotnik chasing this Blue Hedgehog's ass, well, that would be none other than Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, at the age of 58, he brought back one of his best roles since doing movies like Dumb and Dumber 2. Where he was actually trying to be funny with his savvy role. Cause to be honest, he kinda hit a rough patch the last couple years. What the hell you doing? But he did have some really cool art. Go check that out sometime. Type in Jim Carrey art on Google, you'll find it. With so many of us remembering Jim for a lot of his memorable roles from the late 90s and early 2000s, with roles like The Mask and Bruce Almighty and Ace Ventura. Hey, that was a cool movie, yeah. Much more memorable than movies like Mr. Popper's Penguins. Who the fuck wants to watch that? Go watch Happy Feet. Do yourself a favor. Go rent a damn DVD if you want to really step it up. Now, this must be his comeback role for the actor of Jim Carrey, which this movie almost had a feeling like he was taking you back in a time machine to the year 1995. There were just so many surreal moments where I felt like he was channeling his inner Riddler role from the Batman Forever movie. At times, but he kept it very under control and not too overdramatic. Plus, he did rock that really epic mustache very nicely. You can just really tell that he was enjoying himself while playing this role. It just fits his style of humor a lot better. But overall, I have to say I enjoyed the movie a lot. Cause this movie had a lot of eye candy in it, and it was just really great. Hey, and the really epic music score by Junkie XL, it was pretty good. It just gave me a lot of good vibes. Would I consider this movie a classic? Not totally. But it was a great family experience for hardcore Sonic fans out there, or casuals, to say the least. It's more than decent, and I would most likely say it's the starting point of a great franchise for Paramount after, like we know, they all started off on a little bit of a shaky ground with a rough couple of years. I'm giving this movie 7.5 hedgehogs out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed, and tell me, what did you guys think about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Did you enjoy it? Was it cool, bad, blah, or whatever? Let me know below, and I'll see you next time. Cory out. Peace.